Today, we're gonna be talking about driveway concrete and how if you've got tire marks or oil stains or any kind of crap on it, what's an easy solution to be able to actually get something down that makes this concrete look brand new. We are going to be going and taking care of a job for a client, and they've had some issues with someone came out, worked on their house. This led to that. Their concrete was pretty much brand new, and now their driveway is stained. Now they just want it to look right again. So we've been called in to help. So we're gonna go take care of that for them. And how about you come along with us and let's go. Colby, we're gonna go pressure wash some crap today. Crap? Not crap.
Stuff, things.
Concrete.
Pressure wash a surface.
Pressure wash a surface. A pressure wash is not going to get all of this stuff out. These specifically, I've pressure washed. This is actual chemical. This is not oil. It's not coming out. Sometimes when it gets to that point, we need to go a little bit further and do something a little bit more dramatic. You might have bought a new house. It was new to you. It was somebody else's. It was already built, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You bought it. You want it to look pretty. You're in the driveway, just looks like crap. You want to do something about it. You want to make it look better. This is going to be a great option for that. We see this a lot. Say you've got a brand new build. By the time the construction workers get done with it, between all the heavy equipment and everything going in and out of the job, sometimes there's stains or they patch the concrete, right? And whenever concrete is patched with other concrete, it never matches. Whether you're picky, like me, I'm kind of picky, or you're really just wanting to have a nice fresh start, what we're gonna do today is gonna be one of those options that you can get all of the concrete to match and be the same color. There's multiple color options with the system we're going to be using. However, they've got this great color called natural concrete, and when you get finished applying it, I mean, it looks like fresh poured concrete. Out here, we've got some sidewalks, around some walkways. There's one over there, driveway. Pretty soon, I'll actually be applying that to this. I'll have to decide if I'm gonna do another color. So let me know in the comments down below after we get finished with this one. If you've seen the natural concrete, let me know if you would like to see a different color applied, just to see what the natural concrete color looks like versus some others. We're gonna do something that actually is going to enhance the look of this concrete and make the house look better. But if you guys wanna help us decide, help us decide. If you wanna see that video, just let me know. And whenever we get around to doing that, we'll record that one and we'll get it going too. But let's get on over and get to this house. I'm gonna go meet up with Colby and we're gonna see if we can go get this thing pressure washed. Hey, good morning. We're gonna be working on taking a concrete driveway and we're gonna be refreshing the color. It's a product called Revival from Deco-Crete. We're gonna use the natural concrete color. We are out here on the job. We are gonna get it ready to put some color on it. We're just gonna clean this stuff off. It's bad news bears, it is raining. Right now it's just sprinkling. Rain wasn't supposed to come through till Wednesday. It went ahead and decided to come in overnight. Last time I checked, rain's gonna be going till like 11 or 1. It's pretty light right now. I'm gonna check the weather. As long as it's not gonna start thunderstorming again, we're gonna get after this pressure wash. And if we can get this concrete dried out enough, we'll show you what we're gonna do to put some color down to refresh this thing and make it look gorgeous. So, Colbs,
Sir?
are we ready?
I'm SpongeBob ready.
Spot? I don't even know what that means.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here's a good section. A lot of times when you do a patch or something, you know, you can see this is dark because it was raining this morning. That light part is just normal dry concrete. That's what it should look like. This looks typically like a patch, and you can see where they did some work to it, how it's kind of flaking and peeling off. So that'll change a little bit when we pressure wash. But whenever we put our sealer over the top of it, all that coloration will be evened out. But this particular product that we're using is not going to change the structure or the shape of the concrete. It's actually just gonna cover over the top of it. If you have any hairline cracks or the concrete's disfigured or distorted a little bit, just the way that it was finished out, that'll still show through. But at least all the color, when you get back and you look at it, most people are never gonna notice because you get back and the coloration of it, it's going to be nice and evened out. I knocked the crap out of my head this morning going in and out of the van. Colby says I get a big knot up there, so.
You got a knot up there for sure.
I don't know. I can't see it.
A knot and a little slicey slice right on top of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Protect your head. So it's about 1:10 in the afternoon. We've been waiting for this concrete to dry. It's just been humid and the cloud cover, like it's just been cloudy all day. Little snippets of sun have been coming out, but you can see it's just, even with the differentiation in the color, which is what we're here to fix and cover all that stuff up, you can just see the amount of moisture that's just present. So there's a couple of different spots, and it is not okay to go ahead and proceed forward, because if we just decide to go ahead and push forward and do it, then we're not going to get the adhesion we need, and that's just not the way we do things. We want it done right. So we're going to go talk to the homeowner, and we're going to be back. I'll probably be back tomorrow with Huff, and we'll get it taken care of. But yeah, by the time this does dry, we won't be able to get both coats down, and we do want both coats done in one day. So I guess we'll be back in the morning.
Let's get started.
Yesterday we had a full day planned out. Me and Colby were gonna go over to Prosper. Trinity was going to go do 2 services. We show up to the shop yesterday and it's pouring down rain. Everybody wants rain. Whoop-de-doo. In our line of business, rain sucks. Me and Colby went out to the job. We had to cancel the touch-up that Trinity was gonna go do. That one's got a huge stone wall above it, and that stone wall, once it gets rained on, all it's gonna do is leak out moisture down onto the area we're trying to coat. So unfortunately, we had to put that one off. Me and Colby went ahead and went out. We got the driveway pressure washed, and it stopped raining. It was cloudy all day. The sun never really peeked its head out. And so we sat there at the job for 4 hours, just waiting for enough moisture to evaporate off of that concrete so that we could go on to the next step. So yesterday was just kind of one of those days, right? We've kind of arranged some things for today. Colby and Trinity are heading north out of the shop. They're going up to go start a front porch and a back porch. And I am actually heading back to the driveway that we started yesterday. Huff's gonna meet me over there and see if we can't make this work today. It's gonna be a good day. This is kind of a problem. This downspout right here is dripping, which is adding to the moisture. I've got another downspout right there. So I'm gonna have to tape those up, get some plastic on the bottom of them so that we don't have it just dripping on the coating. One kit makes a gallon.
Gotcha. This is what you're talking about, mixing a bunch up at once.
Yeah.
You just roll, get through it.
Yeah.
How much does this stuff do a square foot, Cory?
Each one of them will do 1 layer of 400 square foot. You can do complete 2 coats on 200 square foot. Just do it. We're moving along here. Huff's following behind me, evening everything out. But you can see these are the old sections. This is what we're covering up. And this is just 1 layer so far. It's still wet, it's curing, it's drying. You can see how it looks much more even. It'll look really, really more consistent once we get the second coat on, but it just looks like fresh poured concrete. And it'll get a little bit better on the color even as it cures up. But I guess I better get back to work. When you go down the gluten-free path and you order a cheeseburger, that is definitely something I'm gonna have to get used to, but at least they give me a lot of bacon. Gonna check on this floor. So that's what one layer has done versus the old concrete. But look at that. It's crazy, just looks like new concrete. There's a couple of thin spots we noticed, like over here. Gonna have to make sure that one gets a good solid second coat just because it absorbed way too much. And other than that, one coat looks pretty nice and even. If you guys have any questions about any of this work we're doing, just drop some comments down below. We mess with a lot of this stuff. Some of these things you really just want to hire a professional to do. And when we're talking about hiring a professional, I mean somebody that specializes in floor coatings. There's a lot of things that go on with concrete. People make a lot of assumptions that a painter puts paint on walls, so my painters can always throw epoxy down on the garage floor. But we found a lot of times that a lot of GC, they'll hire out their painters, or the GCs will just be like, yeah, we're just gonna knock it out ourselves. Looks like a pretty quick, simple little project. They get it done, it fails, it turns into a nightmare. So if you specialize in concrete floors, you understand moisture content, you understand prep values, you understand what needs to happen to actually get it done, right? Just like I'm not gonna go out of my way and claim, hey, you need to hire me to come lay your brick. I'm not gonna come lay your brick. I understand the basic principles of it. I understand keeping a straight line. I understand mortar. I understand brick. But I don't do it for a living. I don't have the experience. And experience really matters in basically any trade. So if you hire somebody that has genuine experience, have them come out and do the project for you. If you want to try and you're okay with either trying it for yourself and you're okay with, hey, maybe it lasts, maybe it doesn't, then absolutely try it for yourself. But be aware that there's a good chance that just because, you know, the big box stores say, oh, you can do any project you want, it doesn't mean that you have the right equipment, the right knowledge. If everything goes right, you'd probably be just fine, maybe, but you're not gonna get the same quality as you are if you go through somebody that has experience and somebody that does this for a living. I just went and inspected the concrete. The first coat's completely dry. We're about to get ready to start the second coat. However, I want to brag on my team a little bit here. It's pretty awesome. I just finally got to meet the homeowner, and wonderful lady, so sweet. But when someone goes out of their way to want to come meet you because she knew I was the owner of the company, specifically she wanted to meet me to brag on my team and how good a job Huff had done, how good a job Katie had done. Like, that means the world to me. And then she was bragging on our processes and our timeliness and our communication skills and our updates and everything, just to get a meeting to come over and talk about product, and then used to follow up to see how we needed to proceed, and then to get the install scheduled, and then to just show up and do the job, which to me seems pretty simple. That's just what you do, right? Like, what kind of service would you expect as a person? That's what you should deliver to people. But again, like I say, when you have someone go out of their way that they really want to meet you and just to be able to share that they had such a great experience, you know, that just gets you right there. So anyway, now we're gonna go fix up and get this second coat on. Can't wait to see it.
This is done.
Got that brand new brush.
looks so much more even.
Second coat, man, it's funny, right? Because there's certain times where you're like, man, do you really need a second coat? And then you put the second coat in, and it's like, yeah,
Yes, you
100%,
do.
100% all you need. And that right there is what this system can do. This literally looks like brand new, fresh poured concrete right now. Such a cool product. And what a great day. Heading back to the shop, we were able to get a lot of stuff done today, not only just the floor. We were able to get the floor done, right? That was the big thing. We wanted to get the driveway finished. It looks great. Clients extraordinarily happy, and just what a great way to end your day, just with someone singing your team's praises and just being able to go out there and do good work and fix somebody's problem. I don't know, I don't really know how to phrase it. It's very humbling to go out there and you just want to do a good job, and then diffusing a situation and making some people happy. It's very enjoyable. So definitely Huff, shout out. Thanks for always being in a great mood and being positive and being an awesome part of our team. And couldn't do it without you, man. Appreciate everybody taking the time, watch this content, hang out with us a little bit. We've got more coming. This is the first of our videos that you've seen, and you've made it this far. We truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate it, of course. But check out one of these videos over here if you want to see some more work done by us. We've got some other content. Check it out, and see you on the next one. I love how I have no emotion when I speak to the camera.